Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Question. Hypothetically speaking, let's say you were in the unfortunate position of losing a spouse. Your significant other died. Would replacing that significant other within 2 years be too soon? Or you don't see a problem with it? Give me a thumbs up if you think it would be too soon. 2 thumbs up if you believe, nah, man, that's enough time. Gotta move on. Here's what prompted the question. Stephen Twitch boss's widow, Allison Holker, has moved on after finding her a new man in less than 2 years after his untimely death by a reported suicide. She got a new dude. They all at Fashion Week, all in the video, all on the record. Yeah, fam. Public, what do they call it? PDA, public display of affection. Yeah. They said it was at the US Open. They kicking it. That's her new dude. A lot of people are saying that it's too soon. I said this a long time ago. Y'all know I said it from Jump Street when I first saw her reaction to his death. Fam, I'm not really easy to fool. I just look like this. I'm not easy to fool. When I saw her reaction to accepting Twitch's death like that from suicide, he was supposedly in good shape mentally. He's never had, by her own admission, a mental episode. He's never expressed suicidal tendency. He had his business straight. His life with his wife was supposedly all good. What man do you know that would be in good financial shape and have the woman of his dreams and the children to match want to kill himself? Why would this man want to take his life? That's a question that LAPD didn't seem to care about answering. They didn't pay too much mind to it. They said, in case you don't know, fam, that Twitch left his house, hopped in an Uber, went to a seedy motel about a mile away from his house, and offed himself. When his wife got word, the next day, I believe it was either the same day or the next day, I know it was within 24 hours, she put out a statement where she just totally accepted the police report. Come on, fam. Put yourself in her shoes. You're in love. Your significant other has just killed himself. You don't know of any psychotic episodes your significant other has ever had. Y'all ain't gotten into no squabble. You ain't messing around with somebody else. Y'all happy. Y'all all on the videos dancing, TikTok, dancing. He loves his children. She loves her children and she just kill herself? Come on, fam. And they haven't even tried to explore other avenues. Like, could this be possibly a homicide? Let's take a look at the wife. As far as I know, the wife has never been investigated. Usually, if you have a situation where your significant other is killed, the first person that they look at is the surviving spouse. That's what they do. That's police work one-on-one. That's investigative work one-on-one. That's the first thing they do. You're the prime suspect. If your spouse come up dead, you are going to be the prime suspect. From what I understand, they have never investigated her. I wonder why. This is what some of the fans were saying about this new boo and Allison. You know, there were some people who was showing a little love. They said good for her. Her life is short. And she understands that on another level. Some people emphasize she's a young widow with 3 kids. She didn't ask for the trauma they've been through. We don't know how she grieves on a daily basis. Here's a statement that sounds like something I would have wrote from a male perspective. It's been 2 years and she's already found someone else. That's crazy. I would have been mourning my husband. I don't know. Something ain't right about this. One person pointed out that Lauren London and Kobe's wife are still single. Lauren London lost Nipsey Hussle in 2019 to gun violence, while Vanessa Bryant lost her husband Kobe and her daughter Gigi in 2020 in a helicopter crash. 5 years, 4 years, less than 2 years. Listen, fam, I don't think there's an actual number that you can put on how soon you can move on, unless it's like the next day. I've seen some stuff like that. I know cases where people have moved on before their spouse died. Some have moved on a week later, a month later. Optically speaking, it's just not a good look. Even if there's no foul play involved, even if the person is 100% on the up, it's just not a good look. Now, I was suspicious out the gate, but much of other people's suspicion stems from the fact that when Twitch passed away without a will, Allison petitioned a judge to transfer his property into her name. She didn't waste no time. She ultimately won the right to half of his current and future assets when a judge from the Superior Court of California in Los Angeles County officially approved her spousal property petition. This is definitely suspicious to me. I get it, fam. Some people move on very quickly, like that. I guess I'm probably on average the way I move on. About average, you know? And what I mean is, if I'm married to somebody for 20 years, like Kobe was married to Vanessa, I'm probably not gonna move on within 2 years. There's a lot to unpack there. There's a lot of just processing that needs to happen. And then just the optics of it is so fresh on other people's minds. It's not just me. It's how it makes my kids feel bringing somebody else around. How it makes my in-laws feel. Our mutual friends feel. It's just not a good look. I'm not concerned about what the public thinks. But what about family? What about the children? So who is the lucky guy? A tech CEO named Adam Edmonds. Question, fam. Do you think it's suspicious? Thumbs up if you think it's suspicious. Thumbs down if you say, nah, man, you're reaching. You're reaching, Willie D, you're reaching. Here's what I want to know, fam. And I need you to answer this question with all sincerity. If you found out that Allison knew Adam before her husband died, would that raise an eyebrow? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.